Afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. I'm going to go through the answers for the 6 questions I set you today. Question 1, subtracting two numbers. So I used the formal method and I placed the largest number on top. Now remember that you're subtracting this number away from the top number. So we always start off with the smallest digit. 1 take away 7 we can't do because the bottom number is bigger than the top number. So we need to borrow from next door, an exchange. So we take 1 from the 9, which leaves us with 8, and then we carry that over to make this number 11. So 11 take away 7 is 4. 8 take away 2 is 6. 6 minus 8, again can't do, so we exchange. Then we do 16 take away 8, which is 8. And then we drop that 5 down. So 5,864 is your answer. For question 2, all the people that have made this paper up have done is put the answer box at the start. It's, if you reverse that and flipped it round, it's the same basic addition question that you would get in a normal number problem. So what I've done here is I've actually put the largest number on top in my formal method to make it more manageable for myself. And just remember that when you're adding two numbers together, it's actually what we call commutative, which means it doesn't matter what order you put them in, you're still going to get the same answer. All right, so 9 plus 6 is 15, so the 5 goes in, we carry the 1. 3 plus 4 is 7, add the 1 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13, carry the 1 over, and then 7 plus 1 is 8. So 8,385 is your answer. Okay, 3,200 divided by 800. Now to make it easier for ourselves, what do we do? Well, we actually cancel out those 2 zeros. It just makes it easier for ourselves. Makes it easier for ourselves because now we can do 32 divided by 8. And if you're really good at your 8 times table, you can do it, with your hands. 8, 16, 24, 32. There are 4 8s in 32. So that means, therefore, there are 4 800s in 3,200. All right, so 1/10, add 1/3. Problem is, at the moment, we can't just add these fractions together because the denominators are different and we need to make them the same. And we make them the same by finding the lowest common multiple. So the lowest common multiple is a multiple of 10 and a multiple of 3, which appears in both times tables. So I'm going to start by doing my 10 times table. So 10, 20, 30. Now, because I know my 3 times table really, really well, I know that 30 appears in the 3 times table. Now, the way that I can very quickly turn this into a 30 is multiplying it by 10. Now, whatever you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. So because I've multiplied that 3 by 10, I must multiply the 1 by 10 as well. And 1 times 10 is 10. So you're left with 10 over 30. For the 1 over 10, 1/10, you've multiplied this 10 by 1, 2, 3. Whatever you do to the bottom, you've got to do to the top. So 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. So you're left with 3 30ths. Now you can add them together. Okay, so we add the numerators, 3 plus 10, which is 13. And the denominator always stays the same. So your answer is 13 over 30. If you have any problems with that, please comment below on the YouTube video. Alright, so 56.9 divided by 100. The method we use is the dots method, and we count how many zeros are in the number you're dividing by when you're dividing by 10, 100 or 1,000. And there's 1, 2 zeros in 100. So I put 2 decimal points below my original number, ensuring that it's lined up with the original decimal point. And then when you're dividing, you're making it smaller, so we're moving all the numbers to the right. Okay, so we move it once, and then we're going to move it again. And you're left with nothing on this side, no holes. So 0.569 is your answer. And the last question, again another subtraction. You're subtracting two decimals away from each other. We're going to use the formal method. As you can see, I haven't put in my placeholders yet, so I'll need to do that, and then I can start subtracting from them. So 0 take away 8, well, we can't do that because the bottom number again is smaller than the top number, so we go to our next door to exchange. There's nothing there, so then we have to go to the next door neighbour. So take 1 away, that turns it into a 10, so now this number here can borrow. That becomes a 9, this number here becomes a 10, so 10 take away 8 is 2. 9 take away 0 is 9, and 4 take away 0 is 4. And then we've got 7 take away 0, which is 7. So 7.492 is your answer. Okay, so pause it on this page, double check your answers. As I always say, go back through the workings out, see if you have got any incorrect, where you went wrong. If you got all of them right, great. If you got 1 out of 6 right, well done as well. As long as you're giving it a go, not fussed at all. All right, so well done, guys. Super work today, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for another 6.